What's going on, everybody? I am doing this YouTube Shorts live. So hopefully we can reach a larger and broader audience. I don't know why I never really thought about that before, but regular shorts reach a different audience. And so the uh, Shorts live can also reach a different audience. As well as maybe the same audience. I don't know if it notifies everybody who is subscribed to us, if it like automatically notifies you that we're going live. But what's going on, Gizmo, the Leopard Gecko? Did it notify you that we were going live like on our normal feed? Because this is actually like a shorts live. So I should be able to interact with you guys this way. I should be able to chat, live chat, all that kind of good stuff. So live chat, super chat, or maybe I can't. I guess I can't chat. My favorite version of Tangerine is kind of like these two. So the color is dulling them out a little bit because of the screen. You know, the phone naturally does that. But this is like a nice orange Tangerine that has some like white spotting in him. And then this one is like the Koi Project, which is like tangerine, white, and yellow. So I would say those are kind of like my two favorite tangerines. But how can you not like a super hypo, right? This one's pretty cool. So I got a video about this guy coming out soon. The White Drip Project. You can see the white markings kind of dripping like paint. I got some videos coming. Actually, we got some Black Knights on our website right now, so you could check them out. And everybody, it's more difficult to get male Black Knights. So we do have some male Black Knights on our website. That's why we incubated for 4 males at the beginning of this season. And then we'll incubate for some more females and stuff as time goes on too. So are you going to do the podcast with the Reptiles with guys? Reptiles with. Did he invite me to a podcast? I need to look at his comments because after he made the video about us, I commented on his video and then I did not look at his comments and he did not reach out to me through text message or Instagram. But if he offered, yeah, I'd love to. I think they would be a good platform to have like an actual conversation with somebody versus like there are other platforms that won't have a conversation with you. They just want to promote their perspective only, if that makes sense. So yeah, this is one of our best Black Knights for sure. And actually, if you go on our website, geekygeckocreations.com, you can see a bunch of Black Knights that we have on there right now too. Let's see. There's one that's growing up here. Is this? Oh no, so that's not that one. Hold on, I got it here. Oh, this is a pretty cool one. This one, I'm waiting for it to show whether it's male or female. It looks like it's going to be, well, let's see what it looks like. It was not looking like boy or girl a couple of days ago when I pulled him. But yeah, right now it still doesn't look boy or girl just yet. It's a little bit small, but once this proves to be a boy or a girl, it'll go up on the website as well. Did you find something iffy? You doing okay? You want to hang in here with Daddy? I accidentally left my cat outside, and she's like a shy little cat, and so my wife was leaving for dance, and she was like, "Don't forget the cat's outside," and I forgot, and our cat just will like sit at the door while waiting to be let back in. So I'm apologizing to my cat right now, and I told her that she could come into the gecko room with me if she wants, because she normally does not come into the gecko garage. Just to make it up to her. So I did add some Black Knights on there. Let me see what questions I missed. I'm sorry. Just a question with my first breeding experience. Have you ever worked with Hatchright? I have not worked with Hatchright. It is a more moist substrate to incubate your eggs in, so it's better for like crested and gargoyle geckos in my opinion, but I've never worked with it, so I can't really compare it to anything. I just like vermiculite, man. Old school. Way to go for me. How do you assist feed a leopard gecko if it doesn't eat? Actually, I should show that in a video. I don't know if I do have a video showing that, but basically you buy these small animal syringes and then you mix up whatever liquid concoction that you need, you know, suck it up in the syringe, and then you just hold the gecko, like you hold the gecko by the mouth like that, and you kind of like rub the syringe on the side of its mouth, and the gecko will like bite down on it. You only have about 5 seconds or maybe 20 seconds before the gecko decides it will not open its mouth. So I cannot stress this enough, and I should do a video on this. I'm glad you brought this up. If you're going to give medicine to a leopard gecko, you have to get that syringe in its mouth and in its teeth and to the back of its throat within the first couple seconds. If you don't, you will not get your leopard gecko's mouth open the rest of that session. You will have to put it back in its cage and give it time to rest, and then it will basically what I'm saying is once a leopard gecko locks its jaws, leopard geckos have this ability to lock their jaws. Once they lock their jaws, you're not getting it open unless you have to force it open, and that would be too much force and would not be good for the gecko. So obviously you would put the gecko back in its cage and then just try again like a couple hours later or the next day. And so what I'm saying is get that syringe in there as soon as possible and don't let it come out. What's up, Vegas? Thank you. I appreciate that. Sands and Exotics. This is my second year breeding. Any tips or tricks? Yeah, we have a lot of tips and tricks on our YouTube channel. So I have this whole playlist for breeding leopard geckos. Shoot me a text message. My phone number is on our website, geekygeckocreations.com. Shoot me a text message and I will send you the link to that video series. There's so much. I mean, if you got a question, let me know, but there's a lot that we could cover. And, you know, you're always learning. So, like, some of my older videos, I've changed things up, you know what I mean? And stuff like that. But I'll always, like, make a new video, like, talking about it and stuff like that, you know? So, yeah, the black gecko is pretty unique, is pretty cool. She's a girl and these two are boys, but these two are actually pretty nice boys. Like, they're not very territorial. As you can see, they're not getting aggressive to each other. They're not getting aggressive to her. They said they were willing to have you on there, and I would like it too, because I want to hear the whole story about all that was said. That would be awesome. Okay, I will reach out to them then. Because like I said, I did not go back to their comments section. Just been a little bit busy, but that would be cool to be on their show for sure. And also, we have a surprise live stream guest that is going to be on our channel next week. I was talking to the person. I won't say whether it's a he. I won't say whether it's a she, but it's going to be on some controversial stuff. And yeah, when I make the thumbnail, you'll probably know who it is, but I might even be a little bit more mysterious in the thumbnail. I actually just sold my last baby gargoyle today. So, and I only have one crested gecko. I don't breed them right now. Have you ever named one toothless? Yeah, actually. This is our original Black Knight breeder male. Imported from Indonesia/Asia. And his name is Toothless. He's our original male. Now we have a lot of males. We have about 10 or 12 Black Knight males, and then more that we have this season. So, like a lot more. But some of them we're going to be selling. So, our goal, guys, is to provide black knights at a more reasonable cost within a couple of years. So we're really shooting to produce a lot of black knights so people can buy them at a more reasonable cost. Like much more reasonable. I'm not going to say what price right now, but can you show me how to breed a leopard gecko? Yeah, type into the YouTube search bar leopard gecko breeding, Geeky Gecko Creations. We have a lot of videos on that. And if you want to go to my website, geekygeckocreations.com, my phone number's on there or my email. Shoot me a text message and I can send you a playlist to all the videos that we have. Tangerine Bell Emerine. I can actually show you so this is from the Norman Davis Legacy line. This is a super giant blood emerine bell. And as you can see, he's like marking territory and stuff. So I'm going to keep him away because I don't want the other ones getting upset. But he is a blood radar emerine super giant bell. And he's definitely more orange than the camera is letting on. And then I have another one I can show you. Here's the lighter colored one, which is also pretty cool. And so this is another blood emerine radar super giant bell. And both of those guys are from the Norman Davis Legacy line, the collection that we got from Norman Davis. So we'll be breeding those and carrying on that line as well. Let's put you there. Let's put you there. Yeah, the black one's really cool. We have a ton of albinos. This one's an albino. It's just a tangerine albino. And it's a lot more orange than the camera is leading on. Let's see. I bet you I can filter it, actually. Look at that. I'm just going to mess around with these filters so I can see what it looks like on the opposite end. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Huh. We're in the drawing book right now. That's pretty tight. This is like old school, like black and white, like you're in the old school movies or something. Here, this kind of captures their colors a little bit more. So this is a pretty nice orange tangerine. And then this one is also Tremper albino as well. I'm going to turn it. Whoa, look at that. Lackadaisical right there. I'm going to turn it back to normal though. But this one is also Tremper albino. You can see no black pigment whatsoever. And that's what Tremper albino is. So I have a young leopard gecko and it has shed 5 times. Last time it shed, one of its toes went purple and died. It now fell off. So to prevent that, you need something called a humid hide. So a humid hide is something like this that has peat moss or eco earth in it that the gecko can crawl into, and this is kept moist or damp, and the gecko can crawl in here whenever it wants to get a more moist environment. Do you have one breeding on crested geckos? I have a video on keeping crested geckos, but not breeding. Crested geckos is pretty much the same as leopard geckos. You put the male in with the female, and that's it. And honestly, more people leave like crested gecko breeding honestly is a little bit easier than leopard gecko breeding because most people just leave the crested gecko male and female together for like a few days in the female's cage, and then that's it. They pull them. Why do you think 27 gram female ovulated? Females can ovulate, honestly, yeah. almost any time within 3 to 4 months being old. Effie should be out here. The reason of why is very similar to like human beings, right? Human being, like young women can go into their first cycle at 12 years old, some 9 years old. You know what I mean? And so essentially that's what a leopard gecko is going through. Is it starts its cycle, but it doesn't mean that that's the most opportune time to breed it. What I usually recommend for breeding for the first time is a 60-gram female that is 10 to 12 months old. So those two standards is usually what I go for. It was the pod they did after that one that's saying they would like you to come on. Oh, really? They did another one? See, I just figured they would have my number and reach out to me because my number's everywhere, but I know that these guys don't really know me, so you guys know me. You guys hear me all the time. My phone number's everywhere, right? If a matter of fact, if I could type on the screen, I would drop it on the screen right now, but because I'm doing a shorts kind of live stream, I can't type on here as far as I know. But yeah, let me, I don't want to touch, I have a phone call coming in. If I touch it, it's going to stop this live. So if the screen is shaking, that's what it is. Shoot, what were we talking about? We were talking about, what podcast was that? I'm going to write it on my board so I don't forget. What would you say is the closest to a Lucy/pure white morph? I would say a Snow Diablo Blanco or a Super Snow Diablo Blanco or a Super Snow Radar. Those would be pretty close. The girl I bought from you last year is living her best life. Oh, that's so cool. I love hearing feedback from people. You know? So I definitely appreciate it. I love receiving updated photos and stuff. So thank you. Yeah, I'm being very gentle, grabbing them by the tail. And you can hold a leopard gecko by the tail. Most leopard gecko tails are desensitized and stuff like that. I have a whole video series on that. It's not always, obviously, a recommended way. You know, the average way is just picking them up by the body, obviously. But usually if you're a breeder, you're kind of moving them around by the tail a little bit. It's a little bit less risky to getting bit and stressing out the gecko, actually, because when your hand forms like this, like a claw over them, that actually scares them. It creates a shadow and stuff like that, and it actually scares them more than just like quickly transporting them by the tail and like lightly putting them down somewhere, you know? So when moving hundreds and thousands of geckos, the tail method is very common. Also for checking sex, right? You want to check male, like there's a male right there. And usually when I hold by the tail, I'll also let the gecko do a handstand on my hand. But let's show male and female. So there's a male. So that's pretty cool. Sometimes I need to actually do a video on that. I can't believe I don't have a video yet on how to tell male versus female. That seems like I would have that video by now. What do you do for your life? Reptiles and Jesus. And my wife. That's my life. This one actually does not have a name. So sure, if you want to name it, you can. The yellow one is Koi Boy, though. I'm just in what are the current morphs. So this is a white and yellow, tangerine, Tremper albino. This particular combination, I started to nickname the koi morph because it kind of looks like a koi fish. So we're going to start advertising these as kois. And then we also have something that I call bumblebee, which is really cool. Let's see, where do I have some bumblebees on the shelf? Oh, and also desert camo. Check this out. So we have a new project that we're going to announce called Desert Camo. Doesn't that look like desert camo, like the color of the skin and stuff like that? So this one is going to start a new project. This is also a tricolor. which has like at least these three distinct colors, right? Yellow, orange, white, and then of course the black, but that's kind of just the spotting. So this is a tricolor desert camo. I have some that kind of have this like desert camo look to them, and so we just named it the Desert Camo Project. And you're going to start to see me announce these different things over the next couple of weeks as well. I have some videos shot. And then here is... So here's a bumblebee. You can see like very nice contrast between the black and yellow. And then let me see if I can find a brighter bumblebee. I know for sure I have some. It's just somewhere in the holdback rack. Actually, I know where one is in the holdback rack. Okay. So we have a bumblebee. Oh man. Oh my. Bumblebee is not messing around. Okay, hold on. We're gonna pull Bumblebee, let him calm down. Okay, he's kind of calming down. Let's move the Black Knight back into the frame. So we also have a video series on how to train leopard geckos and basically get them to calm down, because some leopard geckos will be a little bit more anxious. This is a true bumblebee right here. Look at the way the black and yellow contrast with each other is truly, truly amazing. And this was one that was about to go up for sale, but then I was like, maybe I'll keep it. I don't know. I'm still indecisive about it. But... so this is our Bumblebee project, and you'll see me make an announcement of a video about this soon too. And the Werewolf project. Have you guys seen the Werewolf project? Oh, that video is actually coming out, so I'm not going to show you. Keep an eye out for that video coming out, the Werewolf project. We have some black leopard geckos on our website right now for like $1,800. One like this, though, that is a girl and is a breeder and is this dark, she would be like $2,000 or more. You could go to our website, geekygeckocreations.com. We have some black ones on our website, and then we're also producing a lot of Black Knights this year as well. So we will also have a lot of Black Knights on the website as time goes on, but we have some on there now. And actually, if you get a 50% Black Knight, which is not so dark, as long as you breed it to a high quality Black Knight, male or female, you're going to get babies like this. So I would definitely consider getting... some of the 50% Black Knights that we have up for sale right now, because they're really good prices for like top of the line stuff that like nobody else has in the entire world. So let's see. Like take this for example. All right, so this is a Afghanicus Turkmenicus 50%. So it's 50% Black Knight, 25% Afghanicus, 25% Turkmenicus. But this is only generation 1. If I breed a gecko like this together, like these two geckos together, oh my goodness. And nobody else has these in the entire world. Afghanicus Black Knights and Afghanicus Turkmenicus Black Knights. So our website has a bunch of these on there right now. And I actually have a bunch more that I can add. I just didn't add them because there's still a lot on our website right now. But if they don't sell, I'm just going to use those females to just make more, generation 2 Afghan Black Knights. And man, those are going to be crazy. There really isn't green per se. But so let's see if the color comes through. There really isn't green, but there's something called emerine in leopard geckos, and some of them you could get that will hold later on into the life of the gecko. This is part of our green goblin project. It's just at the very beginning, but I don't know if you could kind of see like these green bands right here. This is just the very beginning of the project though, and tangerine that is not albino actually stands a really good chance for producing greens. So we do have a lot of stuff that is kind of greenish. So like, this is a girl that's about to go up on our website. Can you see the green with her? Man, this girl, when I show you the photos of this girl, she rocks. The redness of her head, like the reddish orange of her head, the camera doesn't know what to do with her color, so it's kind of muting it. And that's one of the problems with tangerines on camera, is that the camera doesn't know what to do with it, so it mutes the color. But this girl, when I show you her, when I put her up on the website, she is going to shine bright like a diamond, and you can kind of see the green pattern and stuff around her, but that'll be way more evident as she's up on the website. Leopard geckos really don't bite. No, they've been domesticated for very long, for 40 years in captivity. Leopard geckos have been domesticated for 40 years in captivity. That's why you can touch their tails. That's why you can lift them by their tails if you know what you're doing and if you know where to grab, like at the base of the tail, and you're not squeezing too hard, because they're so desensitized compared to the wild. Like, no black knights have their tails in the wild, you know? Yeah, head over to our site, Midnight Dog, at geekygeckocreations.com. I just added a few more geckos on there tonight, and I have more to add, but it's really cool stuff, so... Yeah, we do have some black knights on our website, and then this is a black knight that I can kind of show you here as well, just since it's here. This is some of our black knight stock, right? Like, this is some of what we use to breed our current black knights. We do have snakes, but they all ate last night, so I did not want to bring them into a tub when they're all full of rats in their bellies. So I figured I would do a gecko stream tonight, and then we could do a snake stream another night. I do have bearded dragons, but I don't breed them, and they are asleep, you know, at nighttime, because bearded dragons are daytime creatures. So by this time at night, when I'm actually doing live streams, they're usually asleep. Although my one boy Ghost, he will always wake up for some food, so I'm sure he wouldn't mind if we took him out, you know. We do have a ton of albinos. If you go on our website, you'll see we have Tremper albinos, and then we are breeding some bells this year, but we don't have any for sale yet. So as you can see, they don't bite, but they do this cool thing where they give you a little lick. Check this out. 3, 2, 1. Did you see that lick? I call it a gecko kiss, all right? Every 20 seconds, they will do that. So let's pick up another one. Every 20 seconds, they'll reset. 3, 2. Can you give everyone a kiss, girly? Oh, you see that? When you touch them underneath the chin like that, they give you a little gecko kiss. 3, 2. There we go. Isn't that amazing? This is part why leopard geckos are my true favorite for sure. Is that black knight up for sale? No, this one's a breeder. Can I have one? They're on sale all the time. We have them on sale on our website. So if you want to go to geekygeckocreations.com, a matter of fact, every gecko has an ID number on our website. If you want to see one of the geckos on our website live, like you want me to pull it out live, just tell me what ID you want to see and I'll pull it out live. This black knight is a couple years old. She's been breeding for us for a couple years already. Let's see. I'm trying to get caught up with questions and stuff here. Nick Fanticola wants a shout out. Sure, Nick. Cupcake has 6 leopard geckos. That's awesome. Oh, thank you, Charm. I appreciate that. Again, if you missed it, we're going to have a pretty cool, controversial conversation with a leopard gecko breeder next week, or a leopard gecko person next week. And then also apparently, gosh, why am I forgetting their name right now? I'm so sorry. I know their name because I watched their show. Yeah, we might be on another show talking about differing opinions and topics in the reptile hobby. So all of our geckos are on geekygeckocreations.com. These guys are all pretty colorful. I mean, we do have some different colors. Like, actually, let me put this one away real quick. I'm going to grab like a white lavender one. Let's pull this charger out real quick. So check this out. This is part of our Mr. Freeze project. Isn't that cool? So basically the Mr. Freeze project is freezing those lavender colors and tones. And that's why it's called the Mr. Freeze project. One of our fans actually named it the Mr. Freeze project. Now, because this is a fasciolatus gecko, it actually has stronger claws than a macularis gecko. So I don't know if you saw, but when I tried to pick it up a second ago, its claws hold on really, really well. They're amazing creatures. The fasciolatus is really good for like that lighter coloration and stuff. We do have Supergiant, yes. We just started breeding a bunch of look how strong his claws are. His claws are so strong he could hang upside down like a crested gecko. It's crazy. The fasciolatus, I'm telling you, fasciolatus is something to be into for sure. And it's a very like snow-like looking animal to begin with. But yeah, we do have giant. We have super giant, blood and marines, radars. Yeah, and I do want to clarify, this is not a cage. Obviously, this is just a demonstrative tub that we can hold the geckos in for the live stream. So we're currently not doing any giveaways right now, but if you follow our channels, we have done a lot of giveaways before in the past, and I'm sure that we will do some more giveaways in the near future. I just haven't had the time to really organize one right now. I don't want to pull a pregnant gecko right now just because they don't like to be messed with as much, and I have a lot of geckos right here. I do have a video on what it looks like when a gecko is pregnant, quote-unquote pregnant. So that's called ovulation versus being gravid. So if you type into the YouTube search bar, ovulation, Geeky Gecko Creations, Leopard Gecko, you will find that video, and it's a pretty awesome video. And it shows you what a girl looks like when she's ovulating, what it looks like when she's gravid and has eggs, and then what it looks like. Yeah, I have all kinds of videos, like every stage of the process. So yeah, you want to up close a koi boy? Check out the saturation. And he's even like, picture 3 times more colorful in person. Like, he's super cool. He's going to give us a kiss right here. Want to give us a kiss? There we go. Thank you. So yeah, up close a koi boy. Look at the pigmentless spot in their scales. Isn't that pretty cool? So a leopard gecko's scales are actually called tubercles. So there's a fun word of the day, tubercles. We have leopard geckos, coleonis geckos, crocodile geckos, gargoyle crested geckos, tegu, sailfin dragon, ball pythons, dumerals, boa, and I think that's about it for now. And a pet cat. So the Black Knights on our website are younger geckos. And every Black Knight starts off with pattern, and then it will either lighten up or darken up depending on the strength of its lineage. So the Black Knights on our website, they are the ones that will most likely darken up because they come from very good lineage. They come from lineage like this. And so every Black Knight is born with pattern, and then from there, you kind of have to wait about 4 to 6 months, or I should say 4 to 5 months before the gecko finally matures into its full color. Which is why, believe it or not, those are actually discounted. Let me show you real quick. So let me give you an example real fast. Here is a male from our website. This is number 559 from our website, but you could see that it's not fully colored in right now. So it's listed at $1,800 on our website. But let me show you something else. Let me show you something. Let me grab an adult male. So here's an adult male. And adult males are typically a little bit lighter than females. So this is just about as good as an adult male gets. This is pretty good. It can get obviously a little better than this, but for the most part, this is like, I would say a 9.5 out of 10 as far as darkness is concerned for a male. Maybe push it for a male, pushing that 10. Because you could see a female has the propensity to be a little bit darker than a male. That's kind of just the way it is. It's not necessarily about temperature that you incubate at. It's about sex. For some reason, the male Black Knight version does not want to get as dark. However, everybody wants males because they're super rare and there's not enough of them in the hobby. So if I was to sell this one right now, easily $2,500, 22 to $2,500. But the baby is $1,800 because you're taking a risk. You don't know how dark the baby's going to turn out or if it's going to lighten up a little bit. So you take the risk that it's not going to be super dark, but you pay a discounted price compared to if it was an adult already and proven to be at a certain darkness level. I'm looking for, I have another one over here. Now you can see this male is actually a little bit lighter than the last male, but he's still pretty good. But I would say that this male is more of like an 8, 8.5 out of 10 as far as darkness for a male Black Knight goes. But where he excels is his girthiness. I don't know if you can see on camera, he is super girthy, super muscular, super healthy. And the other one's super healthy too. This guy's just thicker and girthier and larger. And one of the issues with the Black Knight project is that it's a little bit smaller of a project because they were inbred for a long time to achieve that dark, rich black coloration. So now, as breeders, we're kind of having to reverse those effects, so to speak, and outcross them so that they can have more diverse genetics so that they're not inbred and unhealthy and small and skinny and runty, but they're big and thick and rich like this guy. So again, this guy too would be $2,200 to $2,500 all day because he's already an adult and he's already proven to be a breeder, and he's proven to be an adult, and he's proven to be locked in at this color level. So anyway, the first half of this year, we are producing a ton of Black Knight males because there is a shortage for them in the hobby. And then probably towards the second half of the year, we'll produce more females. But in addition to that, the males that we produce this year, we already have like 12 Black Knight breeder males, but we want more because we have like 150 Black Knight breeder females, right? Between crosses and purebreds. So we need more males than just 12 to breed that group easily and more successfully. So I will be looking to hold back still some males. Plus we have the werewolf project. So keep an eye on the werewolf project that is coming. The announcement for the werewolf project, I will probably edit the video and have it out tomorrow. So mark my words. Tomorrow you can look at the werewolf project. Then we have the bumblebee project. We already have the koi project video out. We have the white drip project. And I think there might be one more I'm missing. And then we have more projects besides that. But those are just the ones that I filmed. So Toes has an attitude. She tried to nip the other day. Yeah, sometimes they could get that a bit nippy. If you go to geekygeckocreations.com, you can see we have geckos on there for $49.99, $99.99, $149.99, and then above that would be like the higher end stuff, you know, Black Knights, higher end tangerines. So yeah, you could go to geekygeckocreations.com. I was in the hobby 15 years ago. I remember the Black Knight in its beginnings. Yeah, there you go. How long are they on sale for? Forever until they sell. Which, if you ever like a gecko, but you don't have all the money to pay for it now, just let me know. Send me a text or an email, and we can do like a deposit, and I'll hold the gecko for you. ID number 635? Sure. Oh, 635 I just put up today. Let me see. Where is he? Yep. Yeah, see, 635 is a youngins. Young. But very dark already. Even though it has some patterns showing, that pattern will all fade into like that black color as it ages. So this is ID number 635 on the website. It's a male. I can see the bulges coming in already. And it will, if I had to guess, this is going to be a pretty dark one as it grows up, because I can see the darkness of pattern where the blackness is really, really rich and heavily saturated. So to me, with my experienced eye, just kind of knowing how these things go, I think this is going to mature to be a pretty dark, if not very dark, adult male. However, as an adult, that would price it at $2,200 to $2,500. But if somebody buys it now, because it's not proven how dark it's going to end up being, I can almost guarantee it's going to be dark, but it's not proven just how dark it's going to be. You get it at a discount of $1,800. You know what I mean? And also, I'm probably tattling on myself here, but if you sign up for our newsletter and stuff like that, you can get 10% off your first purchase. And if you buy more than one gecko, you could get 10% off 2, 15% off 4, 20% off 6 or more. So you can mix and match these things to figure out the best effective price for you. And our shipping is only $44.99, and it's free over $500. So this guy, you could get him at 10% off with free shipping, would bring him down to, I think, about like $1,500 or $1,600. Free shipping right to your door. And our website, Shopify, also allows you to pay through what's called Shopify payments. So you don't have to pay off the gecko today to get the gecko today. You could pay it off across 3, 6, or 12-month period, but you could still get the gecko today. So that's worth checking out, geekygeckocreations.com. This one is ID number 635. You want to see a black knight that's not on the website yet? Here's one that's not on the website yet because it's looking female. But look how dark it's turning out to be. Can you see this one? Do you see how the color is filling in? Do you see the pattern there, but the color is filling in? I think this is going to be a female. Based on how dark it is at this size compared to the males, I think this is going to be a female. Or if it was a male, I would definitely hold this one back because he's a little bit more on the rare side, and I would either use him as a breeder or I would just sell him for more once he's older. Let's see if we can look at his... Yeah, see, it's just... He's just way too... Well, I shouldn't say way too small. He's a little too small right now to tell. Give him about 2 weeks, and we should be able to know the male or female for sure. But this one is not on the website yet, but it is due to go on the website. So, there's also another one, I think. Let me see. Oh, this one's cool. This is part of the Bumblebee project. The Bumblebee project also has really interesting head stamps and patterns. Look at that. Doesn't that look like a man? Like a caveman? Like a human on his head? This is like, that's a man. That's a man with his arms and his torso and his legs. That is a man. And this guy's on our website. Oh, this guy's on our website right now. He is a bumblebee male with a human head stamp. So pretty cool. We've had quite a few human head stamps over the years. And that is all mainly in the Afghanicus, Turkmenicus, bold kind of lineage. So, oh man, I'm really feeling like I'm going to have to pee here shortly. So I'm probably going to have to go and miss some questions. But if I missed any questions, because I think there's a ton of questions I missed, please visit us at geekygeckocreations.com and you can email me. And also my phone number is on our website. Okay, hold on. I'm seeing some numbers here. 42 or 432. So 432, I got you. This is another beautiful one. So this is 432 on our website. Also has a really interesting head pattern. If you guys want me to stay a bit longer, please hit the like button. Lets me know you want me to stay a bit longer, and I'll try to show some more ID numbers for you guys. So this is 432 from our website. You guys want to get a kiss from 432? Let's see. He's a little bit more of a moving around type of gecko. Can you give us a kiss? This fasciolatus dude is all over the place. The one on the floor. No? No kiss? He just wants to get away. No kiss. Sorry, no kiss from 432 tonight. Maybe he will be lover boy on another night. But I bet you we could get a kiss from almost any gecko. 446. I got you. 446 is really beautiful. A little spazzy. As you can see, a little spazzy, but really beautiful. Let's see. We're gonna get the gecko to calm down. We're gonna get him to calm down. Once they calm down, oh, sorry. Once they calm down, you're good. And also, to calm a leopard gecko down actually doesn't take too much work. It just takes a couple hours, a couple days, and then, you just want to keep practicing that behavior for a couple weeks in a row. Like sometimes when we do shows, there will be a gecko that will be a little anxious at the beginning of the show. But towards the end of the show on day number 2, they'll already be calm because of all the people that were holding them throughout the days of the show. So here we go. This is 446. Beautiful. This one is absolutely gorgeous of a yellow. And so this isn't quite a bumblebee. This is just a bold Turkmenicus. The bumblebee has to have the Afghanicus in it. because the Afghanicus is what gives it those head patterns, and it's what gives it a little bit more of like the contrast between yellow and black. And so this would not be a bumblebee. This would just be a hyperxanthic. I'm thinking of calling these highlighters though, because when you look at the level of yellow on this thing, I mean, can it get more yellow than that? I don't think so, guys. I don't think so. And look, he even has a frowny face right there. Can you see it? Moop, like a frog face, frowny face. So, okay, we're going to put 446 away. I should have... We're going to add some super snows soon, too. I think I have one on the website now, and then I have another coming up, and then more coming up behind that. Let me see. Oh, check this out. Here's a fasciolata super snow. So fasciolata super snows tend to have a little bit more like pinkish, lavenderish kind of tones to them. And of course, they have the blue mascara on the top of the eyes. You see that? The blue mascara, pretty cool. So again, you guys can go to geekygeckocreations.com and you can see any of these geckos. A lot of them are for sale on the website, and we're constantly adding more every single week as they sell. And then I'm going to do, now that I know that I can do shorts like this through YouTube, I'm going to do a lot more. Because these shorts that pump out live are pretty worth it for sure. I met you at a reptile shop 2 years ago. Oh, really? Out here in Arizona then? I only have $60 right now. Can I get a black one? I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but the black ones are a little bit more expensive. Even when you're looking at the cheapest of the black knights, you're still looking at a couple hundred to few $100s for ones that aren't even that black, you know. 447? We don't have 447. And that one was a Super Snow male. And then I just have to ID the rest of the Super Snow males. 455. I don't think we don't have 455. Sometimes you have to look to see if it says sold on the website, but yeah, we do have a couple nice orange ones going up on the website. This is a gorgeous tangerine emerine red dragon. The camera is not even picking up the red color hues in her right now, but she's going up on our website very soon, like tonight or tomorrow, you know? And we have more tangerines. We have a decent amount more tangerines going up on the site as well, you know. So most of them are, you know, $45 to $100. And then, of course, the black ones, the really high-end orange ones are going to be a little bit more. We don't have any pandas right now, but we do have some stuff that is in the panda project, like Max Snow Black Knights. We're holding back some males that we produced. So I have a bunch of males. I probably won't show it in this video, but stick around and ask to see it in the next video, and I'll show you the Max Snow Black Knight males that we're holding on to that are Posset Eclipse as well. 444. Actually, 444 should not be listed for sale. I decided to pull it as a holdback. This is going to be a holdback because I have a whole collection of red stripe. You see those orange stripes going down the back? That's called red stripe. I have a whole project of Tremper albino, white and yellow, red stripe tangerines, and I want this girl to be part of it. So she's gonna be held back in that project. But that means next season we should have a bunch of those guys for sale. Green is tough. I think I showed, what did I show earlier? Oh yeah, the girl that I just showed, she actually has some like nice green on her. 455? Oh, we did, yeah, 455s. Not here. Yeah, sometimes they do have the cute bands on their nose. Diamond. Do I have one named Diamond? Yeah, sometimes they walk over each other a little bit, but they're okay. You got the fasciolatus, like I said, they have sharper, more grippy nails. So that's the one that I try to keep an eye on the most. But leopard geckos have very tough skin, like really tough skin. It's just their eyes you want to kind of be careful, about. But we've never, had an injury or anything. We've been very fortunate, so 455. Yeah, we don't have 455. I'm sorry. So it might be sold, or maybe the website wasn't up to date on that one if it says that it's not sold. So I would have to update that. Let's see. I'm going to move these comments to the bottom because there are a lot of comments. Thank you, Jacob. Why are cats? Appreciate the likes, guys. Appreciate the love. I always thought they didn't like other geckos. Yeah, I mean, well, first of all, the geckos in this video are not living in these conditions. Actually, Wiccan's Wicked Reptiles just did 2 videos on cohabbing leopard geckos, talking about how they actually live together in the wild, which is a little bit different circumstances. Like he was saying how there's like a little bit of like a dominant male and stuff like that. And what we do for our leopard geckos is we have groups of 2 females that live together as long as those females get along. And I would say close to 100% of females get along, but you got to be careful because some females don't get along, and those are the ones that you have to like separate out for sure from each other, 334? Come on, don't step on your brother over here. I don't have 334, so yeah, you could go to geekygeckocreations.com and find all of the geckos that are for sale there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to update the website tonight with more geckos, and I'm also going to edit and drop a new video for tomorrow. That's at least the goal. So if you want to see the werewolf project, then tune in tomorrow because we should have a pretty cool video on that. Also, what were you saying? I missed the question. The question passed, I think. Oh, ever consider morning geckos? Not really. It's not really my style. Right now I have crocodile geckos, which are pretty cool, but morning geckos and crocodile geckos, those really aren't geckos that have like morphs that you can breed, that you can hold. I like working with geckos like this, that you could hold in your hand and get kisses from like this. Let's get a goodbye kiss, Fasciolata. Oh, do you see the lick? Let's get a goodbye kiss from every gecko. Here's Fireboy. Can we get a kiss, Fireboy? Thank you. Can we get a kiss, Koi Boy? Thank you. Oh, you guys missed it because he kind of kissed off the screen there, but he did it. And then somebody named this girl. I forget what they named her, but can we get a kiss? Thank you. 4 geckos, 4 kisses within 40 seconds. That's pretty cool, huh? So feel free to go to geekygeckocreations.com. You can email me there, call me from there, text me from there. We have a lot of cool leopard geckos on the site that's always being updated. And then on this channel, our YouTube channel, we're constantly dropping new videos, shorts, long form videos. And then follow us on Instagram for like pictures, photos, as well as TikTok. So love you guys. Appreciate you guys being here. And just reach out to me if you need anything. I'm going to go edit some videos and get some more geckos on the website. So thanks, y'all. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, have a geeky gecko great day. But first, we're going to show 633. Because I know I just uploaded that one. 34, 32, Wait, are you sure 33 is on the website? Oh, yeah. Yeah, 633. Okay, let's show 633 real quick. Oh, 633 is a screamer. Let's see if we could get him to scream, but no, he's not screaming now. So this is 633 on the website. Another Black Knight male that is going to fill in his colors as time goes on. So that's why he's priced at a discount right now for the most part. I mean, he's younger, so he's going to be less than a normal like adult Black Knight male that's already settled into his full colors and ready to breed and stuff like that. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. The screen is very laggy. All right, I'll see you guys. Thank you for all being here.